Hello, and welcome to another episode on Farming Simulator 25. We are on the Hutan Pantai Map, and before we start planting some new grass in our two little grass fields here, I believe our planter could use some fertilizer, so let's go ahead and fill that up really quick. Now, in the last episode, I had an issue where I realized my pallets stopped spawning. And after doing a little bit of research on the internet, I figured out the problem was pallets count as vehicles. So Farming Simulator 25 automatically kind of cuts off the limit of how much pallets, vehicles, and everything you can have on the map in order to kind of maintain a performance. Let's go ahead and put this onto an AI worker really quick. Now, from what I could read, majority of that is really based on multiplayer. So, obviously you're going to have a lot more pallets, a lot more productions, a lot more vehicles with multiplayer. But since I'm running such a production-heavy game, and I'm holding on to my pallets and saving it's also affecting me. Now, before I realized what it was, I went ahead and I just kind of sold as many pallets as I could of the things that I was going to sell anyway, whenever. I wasn't waiting for a time. Some extra cement pallets. I sold some of our noodle soup pallets because they were really good the previous month and the price was still high. Let's get this going on an AI worker as well really quick. So I wanted to double check and make sure that the problem was the pallet spawning, cap or limit. And after selling some pallets, lo and behold, more pallets were spawning. So I said, okay, cool. I went, looked everything up, and I realized there was a mod that was released called More Pallets that allows you to turn off the limit. Perfect, we're making windrows. That allows you to turn off the limit and spawn more pallets. So I went ahead and downloaded that, installed it, and all of a sudden all my pallets started spawning again, which is great. I need to finish loading up these egg pallets and delivering them and selling them. Instead of running all the way over there, grabbing a forklift and bringing it back. It's only a couple pallets, right? Yeah, just two. Let me just use super strength. That way it's quick and it's done and it's out of the way. I went ahead and on the last episode off camera as I was... Let's just go ahead and sell these now. Sorry, got sidetracked. Off camera in between the last episode and this one, as I was trying to get rid of pallets, I also filled up the little canning factory we have with eggs. So it's currently topped off. So all these eggs we're just gonna go ahead and sell for a profit. And this is my first sale of eggs since we got the chickens. We have 9 pallets currently after we've been feeding our little canning factory. So that's not bad. I assume we're gonna have a lot more after an entire year of that, but whether or not we're going to end up selling the eggs in the future or putting them in a production, well, that's a whole nother question. Man, the fog is really thick this morning. I don't really have anything else that can use eggs in its production at the moment. Sorry, I want to make sure the bakery was spawning. Well, it was. I checked earlier as I was shuffling some pallets around, but now I'm paranoid. Alright, let's go ahead and hop over here and sell it. And that was a quick, looks like 53,000, 54. Not bad. Nice little profit. The other thing I wanted to do, and while I have this little truck, I'm going to head over to the cement factory and let's see if we have 2 more cement bags that have spawned. I really would like to get the temple kind of processing the proper materials, and I know that since the cement pallets kind of were running late as far as by the time I built it and started delivering it, that it's kind of hung up on that at the moment. So if I can just kind of fill that in and get it going, then maybe by the 100th episode we can actually have that temple fully built. And it's funny because I never really thought I don't know if I was going to go for the temple or not. I was just going to be like, we're just going to use it to sell pallets at a premium. But you know how it is. Halfway into something, you're like, man, might as well just finish it. Let's turn on super strength again. We only have 1 here. Is this close to spawning another? It is. So I think what I'll do is I'll just leave the truck here. And when the other one spawns, we'll go ahead and we turn off super strength. We'll go ahead, come back, load it up, and go sell it or go drop it off. Alright, this is the wheat field that we planted last episode. Let's go ahead and have the AI worker get rid of all these weeds. Alright, we're going there. Good. Let's keep tabbing around, seeing what else we need to do. Nice. That's okay for now. I was loading up lettuce pallets off camera. I'm gonna load some up on camera today too, so you can experience what it's like to load these. Man, for some reason, especially in the very beginning, I was picking up stacks of 3, and as I was bringing it over the trailer, they all just started jiggling right off the pallet forks. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I'll put down one stack and then pick up the rest and place it back where it was. It was really annoying. I don't know why they jiggle so much. Oh, okay, here we go. This needs to be put on AI worker. Is that weeds? Those are weeds. I must have missed a spot when I was plowing. Doesn't look like I missed. Oh, I did just a tiny little bit. Look at that. From what I understand, when you plow, you don't actually leave weeds behind. Alright, anything else? Nice. Okay. So I figure if I'm harvesting the grass today in these 2 fields on my left and planting the grass today on the 2 fields on my right, hopefully they have the same growth stages. Not sure. We'll see. I'm trying to decide if I should take over. Actually, that one just kind of finished. So what we'll do is, oh nice. I was thinking if I should fill it up with seeds, but it looks like that's not necessary. I'll go ahead and just touch base on this little spot that I missed here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and plant this field here myself. And we'll go ahead and knock this out in a time lapse. So I will see you when we're done. Welcome back. I am just making sure that no spots were missed, especially in the grass field, because then every time I end up cutting the grass or, baling it up, I'll see those little spots, and it kind of drives me a little crazy. I see all these little dotted lines here. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hopefully that doesn't make any tracks. Actually, I'm not running precision farming, so it shouldn't. Alright, we'll bring this up to the yard here really quick. I'll just load up on whatever's left in that fertilizer and seeds, and then eventually I'll bring it down to the production yard. I was thinking about placing a shed down there for some of the equipment besides just the MacDon, because most of this equipment's going to be living down there anyway. That's where the big fields are at. That's where most of the planting's going to be done anyway. If everything goes right, I'll never have to plant these 2 fields ever again. They'll stay grass. We'll leave this here for now. We'll just do that off camera. So the question is, do I want to cut some grass in the next field and have the AI worker roll the field, or should I have the AI worker cut some grass while I roll the fields? While I'm thinking about that, let me make sure that this is done, and then move the AI worker into the next field. Though November is a pretty light month, I'm not really sure what needs to be done. I mean, the only thing that really needed to be done is the planting of the grass. I need to bale up and move the bales from the grass field so I can fertilize it, but maybe it's better if I wait a growth stage before I fertilize it. I've seen some people talk about it's better that way, but I don't think it really matters too much. So I'm trying to decide if I should do a bunch of these myself, or should I just advance into December and knock it out quicker, have the AI workers do it, and then advance into December. Well, I'll have the AI worker do this one while I'm thinking about it. Oh, I do need to finish weeding, obviously, but looks like it's almost done. These are small fields, so it won't even take all that long, even if I do it myself. I think I'll do it myself. It's been a while since I've done most of the work. Lately, it seems that most of the time is spent with AI workers doing everything, and me just kind of making sure that, you know, the jobs are getting done and nothing's being missed. Let's go ahead and drop everything down. All right, it's going to be another really foggy time lapse. I'll see you when we're done mowing the, not mowing, cutting the grass. See you in a little bit. Welcome back. Went ahead and picked up a hoeing contract, and then I was like, let me double check to make sure all my weeds are gone before I send the tractor off. And I'm glad I did that, because apparently we missed a little bit of spot. Well, a couple spots here. Not really sure how that happened, but it's all good. And you know, instead of having the AI worker drive it, I'll drive it there myself, because why not? It's the fog hasn't burned off yet, but it's still only, you know, almost 10 in the morning. Hopefully it will burn off, because it's been pretty thick. It's kind of nice being here in a section of the map that doesn't have too much fog, though we are heading into the foggy section now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out in another time lapse, so I will see you when we're done. Okay, go ahead and park this here for a little bit. And let's hop into... Actually, I think the liming is done. Yep, let me just touch up all the spots that I missed. And look at that. It's we're already producing wool. That is fantastic. I was trying to decide if I should buy the spinnery that's in the city so that the wool has, you know, the next stage in the production of it, turn it into fabric, or if I should just build a spinnery here. I still have plenty of yard space, and that might be a good use of it, is building a spinnery and then possibly a tailor's after that, you know, down the road. Let's go ahead and get this prepped and ready to go on this field. Still no cement bag. Contract's getting done. I almost started bailing. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta bail. And I'm like, wait, no, I was gonna do something else first. This should be relatively quick because, well, these are some small fields. I was tempted to combine these two fields together into one larger one, but I want to put a TMR mixing station in one of these fields, and so I decided to keep the road there. That way it'll give me easy access to where the station will be, or production for it will be. I'm not sure if I need anything else besides the TMR station for the water buffalo I want to place down. I don't think so. Oh, I will need some room in that field to put down a slurry tank and a manure pit, but I'll have to figure that out as we're placing things down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out in another time lapse. So I will see you when we are done. Welcome back. We are done rolling this field. I try to grab most of the spots that were along the edge that kind of get missed whenever you turn. There's a couple small little ones on the corners and the sides that I wasn't able to get, but that's fine. I didn't miss anything big in the center, and that's all that really matters. I was trying to figure out what those spots were in the next field up above this one. I can't, I'm like, it looks like everything was planted. It looks like everything was rolled, so I'm not really sure what that is. I don't know. If we look on the map and we look at this field here, let's get rid of the mulched. It's not that, it's fully fertilized. Doesn't have any weeds. Fully rolled. Fully growing. So I don't know, maybe it's just a texture there from something. Alright, while I was rolling, it looked like the spreader ran out of lime, so I think we'll need to refill that and finish that off really quick. Let's go ahead and bring this up to the, well, I was going to say repair station, but repair box. Not really sure what to call it, but we'll go ahead and repair everything and power wash it, and then we'll put it away. I think what I'll do is I'll do a quick little time lapse of me cleaning, repairing, and then refilling the spreader and finishing the lime as well. Alright, I'll see you when we're done. Welcome back. Hey, we finally had our second pallet of cement bags spawn. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Might as well drop this off as well. Turn off the super strength. Nice. Oh, you know what? It looks like it stopped dropping stone into the lime production. We'll turn this on real quick. Obviously, there's plenty of stone. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring this over to the temple really quick. I wonder if it's super foggy on that road as well. It usually is when it's foggy on the rest of the map. I think all that's left now is to deal with the grass and just turn it into silage bales and then store it into the shed. I'm not really sure what else. You know what? While we're here, we'll just grab a little bit of gas. We're almost filled up anyway. Oh, I can see some fog. Pretty thick. Luckily, this is a small truck, and it's easy to handle. When I bring my my semi truck here with a long trailer, it's a little bit harder. All right, let's go ahead and drop this off. Quick little $18,000, that's nice. And let's see what we got here. Perfect, so there's 0 missing cement bags. It's working on that, and it's going to move to the next stage, and hopefully that'll be on a ton of the materials we've already dropped off. I'm going to do a quick jump cut, so I'll see you guys after we get back to the yard. Alright, where was I? I think I need to bale up some straw. Actually, would it be faster this way? I don't know. I have not done any more work on the temple. Not yet anyway. Or not the temple, but our pagoda here. I downloaded some interesting mods, so I need to figure out how to get those to integrate smoothly. Plus, I'll need to adjust everything so that it looks a little bit nicer. But that's some off-camera work because that's hours of messing around with landscaping. And though I enjoy the landscaping, it's actually kind of fun. It's also a lot of saving and then doing stuff and hoping I don't mess anything up. Since there is no, like, you know, option to, like, hey, do you want to keep the landscaping you just did? It just happens. The second you do it, it's done, and it's like, oh, hope you didn't mess up. Because if you did, then, you know, either fix it or enjoy the you know, the way it is. All right, anything to repair here? Oh, yeah. Nice. Go ahead, clean these up real quick. I knew the white tractor was going to be dirty. It was doing so much mulching and weeding, plus, you know, contracts in between. Man, this hoe is looking beat up. That's awesome. I think the blades used to be black, now they're all silver. The paint's all gone. Let's go ahead and park this back in there, and hopefully I won't knock around anything else. Nice. Actually, we can leave that there for now. Alright, here we go. Oh, I gotta change to 150. It's on 150. Awesome. It's turn bale wrapper on. That should be correct. Well, let's see. Either we're gonna drop a grass bale, which can obviously, you know, be just dropped off to the sheep, or I'll wrap it into silage, which is what I want. Alright, turn bale wrapper on is Control-Alt. Let's see if that works. I gotta admit, I do like the fact that, you know, like I got something to do with the grass bales if I screw up making silage. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and do this in a time lapse, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. We got quite a few bales out of here. And I know that the yield was pretty decent because for a lot of these, just as I finished filling up the baler, it was dropping the silage bale. So that's pretty good. I think this is a pretty good spot to go ahead and end the episode. I'll go ahead and pick up the bales and store them off camera, as well as probably loading some pallets up to prep for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a great day.